But me and my brother and some of his friends are getting ready right now to go down to the homeless shelter to go serve for them. And it's this really cool thing. So basically it's a drive where they can go to get food, haircuts, food for their animals, food for them, and clothes. So I'm excited for that. We'll see you guys then. Guys, this is what we are wearing.
Because I opened up the door, went down to the pool. You deeply concerned.
We are not saved to just be silent, to just walk in our life. We are saved and called to better things, to serve our community. So don't just let this be the only time you serve. Serve all throughout your life, 24/7. There's a song, Psalm 23, it says, my favorite part of this song is this: my cup overfloweth. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all of my days, right? Shout out, David. No, I'm playing. My friend's gonna pray us out, but thank y'all. I love that scripture though. That's one.
We are on our way to Hannah's not banquet, to Hannah's photo shoot. And I just got in a bunch of trouble for leaving. It's fine. Let's go. Show me in the sun. Ooh, baby. So we found out Hannah's allergic to sun. We don't know yet. So basically we're friends with a real life vampire.
He's a picture? I asked her, are you? He's a picture and his dad, Miss Godfrey, me, Peyton, and Miss Godfrey, or just snickering and talking and how we're so happy, we're so excited, and we can't wait for this to go.
Hannah, don't know.
To us. And I was like, should I go ask? How's your first day going? He's like, oh, and then Miss Godfrey's like, come over here, come to our inner circle, because like our little table. And I was like, yeah, come on. And so then we were all talking, and me and Peyton were like,
and then he went, and then whenever I went with Peyton, talking all this, and he was like looking at her as if he was mesmerized.
no, because Peyton said when you were talking, he was looking at you.
Right. Don't do
No,
Hey guys, we just picked her up and now we're waiting for them to... This is the behind the scenes tea. Hey guys, now me and my mom made it.
Not yet.
I made it. It is 6:14 and I don't tell you. Well, actually they wanted me to be there at 6:14. But it's fine. Because it doesn't start till 6:30, so we're
not going to be there at 6:30.
6:32, Miss Dramatic Panties over here. And if you step on my gas, we'll be fine. Look how me guys fight match. But yeah. This is my last cheer function. I'm excited. I'm so excited. And would you guys believe it if I told you guys I got dressed in 2 minutes?
We're like 2 seconds.
Look at my nails.
How are cute?
I just broke. Come on!
You didn't want me to see it yet till tomorrow.
Okay guys, I'm back home. Me and mom just took some photos after she got surprised for her little birthday thing. And we took photos like this. Guys, look how dirty my room is. Like, I promise, like, this will never, like, I'm just a girl at the end of the day. Like, there's so much. That's, I'm a hard worker, though. Like, how else would you know I'm a hard worker if my room didn't look like this? Like, anyways, these are my flowers that I got. I, like, flattened them, like, to the window because these babies need sun bad. But, look at them. If you didn't know me, guys, I am a suck. Peace out, Girl Scout. Love you so much. Hey guys, welcome back to a segment I like to call His Word, Our World, where me and my friends talk about modern day society issues and how we deal with them as Christians. Today's question is,
How do you deal with peer pressure, and how can you stand strong in your faith when it feels like everyone else is doing something different?
For me, sorry, I sound sick. For me, I had this conversation with someone like a few days ago, but when you turn to Christ, your desire for sin fades on its own. So, like, when I put my goal onto going to heaven, when I put my focus onto building a relationship with God, the desire to do sin and like bad things and fall into peer pressure just fades on its own without me even having to like try. So that's like what works for me.
I feel like bouncing off that, like when we actually like love Jesus, his love for us like starts to change us within. So like it's not us wanting to change the habits of like, oh, I want to go and do this with them or I want to go party. Like he literally like transforms our hearts, and then like the desire to do it dies out or like just fades away because our love for him is stronger.
I would say, and it's okay to struggle with it because even I do. But I feel like that's something I've been in that, how would you say, situation multiple times where I've been peer pressured, and I like think back on it and it makes me feel really guilty. So I don't know if it goes along with the question, but I always think of that guilt that I felt, and I'm like, I feel bad. I feel really bad. And then I find myself going to God and I'm like, God, please forgive me. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know why I did that. So I like to think of the times that I went crying out to God, asking for the forgiveness. And I'm just like, I don't want to feel that way again. I don't want to do that again. So let me just remember that and let me stand strong. Let me pray to God and ask him for strength and ask him, please take this feeling away. Please give me strength so I don't turn to that.
Yeah.
So that's, pray to God.
I'm also like with her, like if your friends or like someone peer pressures you, like it's like it just like it's a weird feeling, and then like once you do it, you feel so much regret, and then like you turn to God, you know, and it feel like you just like gotta find a way to turn to God when those places are not where you like. I don't know how to say, but y'all know what I mean.
Yes, like when you find yourself in difficult situations.
Almost like a temptation.
Like a temptation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one thing, you should not be friends with people that peer pressure you.
But at the same time,
hard to
like
get out of that.
we are all teenagers, so we're all gonna like accidentally do that to each other. I feel like,
Yeah.
and like we might not know we're pushing it on each other. So like how we are like having to like reconcile of like, wait, like I need to turn to God in that situation. We can also point it to them and be like, hey, like I don't know if you realize this, but you're putting me in a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
And like
Weird to confront
yeah,
them because they're gonna see you differently.
yeah, because like those are our friends.
I see that, but I guess I'm the type of person to just be like, I cut people off very easily.
Yeah,
and
I'm
we
the same
all
way.
know this.
It's so easy for me to ghost. It's so easy for me to ghost people, and if like they're not fit for my life, they're not fit for my goals, then I will cut them off. Like no questions asked, no hesitation,
Yeah.
because I don't want anyone to distract me from getting to heaven.
Period. Because at the end of the day, guys, like it really is.
They're
It's
not
gonna be
gonna
us
be-
on Judgment Day. Like we're not gonna get to bring our friends and
Yeah.
be like, well, they did it. They did
Yeah.
it. Like no, like it's
like,
us
you
in our
did it.
receipt.
Yeah, when is Judgment Day? When we get to the gate, like we're not gonna have anyone surrounding us.
Yeah.
It's us versus us in front of God.
Literally.
Just us alone.
You know what's crazy though? My dad has always told me this one thing. He's like, don't go to people, and so he refers to it as tables. He's like, don't go up to people on their tables and be like, I have to offer this and I want, almost begging them and trying to show them like, oh, I have this to give you. He's like, have your own table and you pick and choose who sits at your table. So he's like, he's like, pick and choose who sits at your table. So for me, I guess it's always been very easy to like cut people off, and I don't feel the need to explain it. And you know what? That's probably bad on my part, but I'll cut you off real quick. If I think you're not good for my guys, does that make sense?
Steal from your table.
Yeah, you're not stealing from my table. My table is my table.
I saw this one TikTok. I'm gonna pull it up actually because I took a screenshot because I couldn't repost. It was one of those.
Oh, I hate that.
It said
When I had TikTok though.
my absence
Your girl don't got it no more.
My absence isn't felt, my presence is unnoticed. No one would pick me in a room full of people. I don't know anyone that can name 200 things they love about me. I have friends, but not friends. I'm always left out, and I'm no one's first choice. Like, it's sad, and that's what I feel, and that's what I, like, pray to God about. But then I remembered that loneliness is just an invitation for God to, an invitation from God to focus on Him instead of worldly things. And that loneliness is just like when you should focus on God most. And yeah, that's just, we can't be so reliant on the world to feed into our desires and to feed into how we feel loved, because all those things that I listed, like, God can name 200 things about me that He loves, and God will choose me in a room full of people. So that's like one thing to always remind ourselves of.
Hey, I noticed you and I love you.
Oh, hey, thanks. Hey, you love
We love you.
Oh, hey, thanks. Hey, thanks.
You can say your example.
Oh
right now.
no! It was like a situation that I was like peer pressured into. I don't know if I should say it. Should I say it? I don't really care.
If you want to.
Well, it's like, okay, so like I was like in volleyball at my old school. It was a really small school, like 20 people, like class, and like this girl, like I invited her to church camp. Like she went with me. She went to summer camp. She went to winter camp with me, and like she's like, it was like a day after volleyball. She had a with her and she peer pressured me taking it, but I did not take it. She's like, come on, don't be boring, like you're being boring. I'm like, no, I'm okay.
It's crazy.
No, I was like, no, I'm okay. And then I was like, okay. And then like she started spreading rumors about me, like saying like stuff like that. I'm like, bro, why would you do that? Like, I didn't do it. And then like she just like kept that like towards me, like, don't be lame, like you're being boring. So like that's when I was going downhill. And then like I started turning my ways like to God, and then like I just like got away from her.
That's good. I'm glad you did that.